Hi everyone, it's Jessica here from Paper Ink Stamp and welcome back to my channel. So this is another instalment of sort of behind the scenes and what am I going to be doing in the up and coming week. So it is Sunday evening, so I am thinking about the videos I'm going to create and really what else I need to get done this week. So you might be thinking, what does she look like? As I said, it's Sunday evening. I've had my Sunday evening shower just like I used to when I was in school. I don't know if any of you guys out there still do things like that or follow that kind of routine. Really, I always have a shower on a Sunday evening to get ready for Monday morning and kind of the week ahead. So hence why I look like this. Really nothing glamorous, but again, this is kind of a behind the scenes. I really wanted to give you a realistic view really of what I'm like and you know what I do here in my craft room, as I said in my previous video. And yeah, this is it. I've just got out of the shower, wet hair, straight up, wearing my oversized fleecy hoodie, which I absolutely love. It keeps me warm. Yeah, thinking about what we're going to be doing in the week ahead. So the first thing I need to decide for the up and coming week is the videos that I'm going to create. So I believe this week we should be getting the Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine. I think that comes out in the 3rd week of the month. I know things got changed around a little bit, but I am potentially expecting that magazine. So that hopefully will be a video for Sunday. And again, I'm going to be premiering that at 12 o'clock. And then I need to come up with kind of potentially 2 other video ideas of what I'm going to do. So I do make a plan, I do try to write it down, and I try really hard to stick to it. Of course, it doesn't always end up happening that way, but I like to, again, write it down, try and stick to it somewhat. So to help keep track of all my videos and what I'm going to be doing, I try to do it on a month-by-month basis. But obviously with the magazines and things happen, I've sort of gone to a week-by-week basis. But what I do have to help keep track is this planner. So this can be used for anything. Obviously I use it to plan out my videos, but you can use this to just generally kind of plan your week, your meals, whatever it is. So this is made by the Classy Planner. If I can find a link to it, I'm pretty sure I bought it off Amazon. So it didn't come on this board. It was just kind of this pad here, but you know, there's absolutely tons of sheets in here. Obviously it's a month. There's enough space to have a month calendar, and it's absolutely brilliant. So this is going to last you such a long time. I've had this for a little while now, and yeah, I've really not made a dent in it. So I didn't really know what to do with it or where to kind of put it. So all I did was just popped it onto a piece of grey board. I added just some pattern paper and the little sections that you could see. And then I did just hot glue gun this together and then put a piece of ribbon in there. So this ribbon, I could have used something a little fancier, but I don't know if you can see, it is a Chanel ribbon. My nan, absolutely her favourite perfume and what I will always remember her wearing is Chanel No. 5. So, and I found this in her ribbon box, so obviously she kept it off one of her perfumes or probably anything else that she had that was Chanel, and I just thought that was a really nice touch. So what I am planning to do is hang this up on the wall so I can just take it down and plan when I need to. So all I've done is just I write in, of course, the date, and I double check it to make sure I've got it on the right day of the week. And then in this note section down here, I do just make a note of any commissions that I've got coming out. So for November, I've got 2. So we had Die Cutting Essentials issue 83, that was the Honeycomb Christmas, and I did show you that in another video. And then we have got a commission, I've got a commission in the Papercraft Essentials issue 206, and that was a digital stamp commission that I did. That was really fun. That was kind of the first time I've really used digital stamps, and I really did enjoy it. So hopefully we'll be getting that magazine and then I can show you that commission. So yeah, I just write that down the side here so I can make a note of it and try and really just build it in to my planner. So now I just need to plan out what I want to do for this week coming. So that will potentially be on the 17th, which is Wednesday, and then the Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so I've sort of planned out, again, roughly. I do have a list, so whenever I get an idea about a video that I want to create, I do write it down. I've got a whiteboard just over there in front of me, so I can have a look and see if I've got any products that I want to use, and yeah, just to have some ideas really when I really can't think of anything. So what I've got down is, hopefully you guys are going to be seeing this video on Monday. This is the behind the scenes, of course. And then on Wednesday, potentially, I have got some apple blossom stamps and dies that I did a commission for. I think it's going to be okay to create a video because I have those products are already out, sorry, and I have done a commission for them, but like I said, they are already available on the Craft Stash website. They are I think it was called a flower of the year or year in flowers or something like that. And what I thought would be really cool with that, let me know if you guys would want to do this, is I thought if I made 12 cards with all of the 12 dies, of course for the months of the year, and if in January, for example, it is your birthday, I might give like a giveaway, so you can have a card or a project, you know, something that we can create with it, and then kind of every month do a card to give away to somebody who has a birthday in that month. Hopefully that makes sense. Let me know in the comment section down below if that's something you guys are interested in. So be like a really small kind of giveaway really, if it is your birthday that month. So let me know what you think about that. For Saturday, I do have a lot of patterned paper and I've got a lot of kind of scraps. And what I've been doing is keeping all of the papers that I download for the commissions, that I download generally that come with the magazines. So with like the last creative stamping magazine, they had the papers. I've been keeping those all together. And I really do want to make the most of them. I don't want to just throw them away in like a year's time when I've not used them. So maybe I might come up with some patterned paper kind of scraps. Maybe I did a couple of scraps videos on my channel before, and I really enjoy doing it, just sort of coming up with something different. So I might think about that for Saturday. And like I said, hopefully we're going to get that Simply Cards and Papercraft magazine this week, and then of course I can premiere that on Sunday, so you'll see that video then. So the next thing on my list is looking at things that I have bought this week. So I do have some Craft Perfect Tonic Studios / Nuvo products that I haven't done a video on. I've got some more Nuvo drops back here and some new papers, some new colours. And I wanted to create a video, but I thought maybe this time I would wait till I had a few things to put together. I did do an order on Hunky Dory. I think it was Friday. They have had kind of a week-long Black Friday deals. They've got paper pads on there. They've got their adorable scoreable. They've got Prism. They've got, I think, just money off other brands, Crafter's Companion, other products that they do sell. They've got off their tools and things. So definitely well worth looking at that, because I did place an order with them. So maybe when those come, I can just pull those together. I haven't bought anything else anywhere. But the other thing that I actually picked up today, so we did a little bit of Christmas shopping. We went to the Range, went to a couple of other shops, and we went into, we call it Crappy Matty, but it's a Matalan clearance. And I picked up some Christmas ornaments. Now, hopefully you might think these are really tacky, because that's really what I love about them, but you may love them as well. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't really have bought them. But I wanted to kind of decorate my craft room a little bit for Christmas. I do have that kind of winter scene that I created here on my channel. That's going to kind of go somewhere else in the house, but I wanted to obviously get a little bit of Christmas kind of into my room. So let me show you the ornaments that I bought. So first of all, I bought these two big balls. Now, whenever I see Christmas ornaments, I do always think, for the price of, you know, how much they cost, us as crafters, we could probably make a decent amount of money by creating decorations to sell at Christmas. Because this is literally just like, I don't know, it's just like a cheap plastic ball, and it's literally just got glitter all on the outside. Like, we could create that so easily. These were 25p each. I think most of these ornaments I bought were 25p, so that's why I did end up buying them. But kind of the original price, like £3 for these, we could, I'm sure all of us have got stuff in our craft room that we could literally make stuff like this. But so we've got two of these, again 25p each. I picked up two of these kind of peachy coloured glittery macaroons. They did have a blue one, but it was a little bit scuffed up, so I just bought two of these peachy ones. And again, these were 25p, originally £2. This is obviously if you want sort of, you know, a Christmas decorations that's a little bit out there, perfect for kind of the craft room because it's a little bit different. But yeah, not kind of your traditional Christmas stacks. So I've got just a kind of holographic almost star here, again 25p, that was £3 originally. We've got this kind of sequined egg, if you like, for want of a better word, again 25p, that was £3 originally. We got this seashell, so this is plastic, this is really kind of cheap looking, but again I thought it kind of just fitted in nicely with that theme. Again 25p was £3. And lastly I picked up this donut. It is a little bit scuffed and some of those sequins have kind of started coming off, but again 25p from £3. So I'm thinking about maybe doing something over my window. I'm not sure yet, maybe making a wreath. If you've got any good ideas, or if you want to send me any links to any projects that you think would be good, please let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm not sure what I want to make. I think a wreath would be really fun with these, because they're just, yeah, they're just so random, but they all kind of work nicely together. They're all kind of sort of in the same colour family, so I'm really excited to kind of decorate my room with those, and I might get a few other sort of bits and pieces. So that is things that I bought. That was sort of last week. So again, as soon as that hunky-dory purchase does turn up, then maybe I might do a haul video for all of those bits, rather than just kind of waiting, because I don't know the next time that I will be buying anything. Okay, so I'm out from behind my desk, just out on location, if you like, and I really wanted to show you something else that I did. So I was doing a little bit of tidying this week, and I've had an absolute massive kind of destash really from all of my magazine free gifts. I just keep them. You've seen in my craft room tour kind of how I organize them, and I sort of keep them all together, but I really didn't have any more space. I did just start throwing out the magazines and sort of keeping the gifts, but some of them I'm really not going to use again. So what I decided to do was try to integrate what I could and what I wanted to keep in my regular stash. And basically with my destashing video that I'm going to do, and the bits and pieces I want to sell, I'm going to have those. So I'll show you that in a minute, but I just want to show you kind of what it looks like now. It's really been taken down to the bare bones here. So you would remember again from my craft room tour, so I've got these, so each magazine has got kind of two folders for each, and these were just absolutely rammed. So just to show you, so now I've actually only got the last 3 issues of Creative Stamping, I've got the last 2 issues of Die Cutting Essentials, and I've actually only kept the last issue of Simply Cards and Papercraft. Again, I really wanted to kind of purge these out as much as possible, and again kind of integrate into my own stash anything that I wanted to keep here. So if I just spin you around, I did have some trouble with kind of some of these, obviously with the Creative Stamping, because they are like an A4 stamp set. I did try to cut some of these down, and I'll show you those in a second, but some of these I have just kind of ended up keeping as whole sheets. So I've just brought this basket out to show you. So this has got kind of all of my animals and critters and things. I've tried to kind of organize this. So again, you can see this one here, this was a Creative Stamping, this is Wild and Free, and I really just liked the kind of sentiments and the animals in this. I honestly don't know if I am going to use this again, but I thought, you know, some of these birthday sentiments and things I thought was quite nice. But so actually looking through, I've put them all into the storage wallets like I do with my other dies. So this one came from, I think it was a Simply Cards and Papercraft, Totally Tropical, and then you've got the dies kind of just in the back there. So sizes like that was okay, but other ones I really did have to cut down. So this one here, this again was a Simply Cards and Papercraft. This was called Little Birdies, and I really just had to kind of cut this in half. Some of them I really didn't do a very good job on, but to be honest, it was really difficult to kind of know what else to do with it, aside from just kind of cutting it down. So as long as I can store it easily, that's all that really matters to me. So we've got this one here, this was a Die Cutting Essentials, Beautiful Butterflies. So I've just put that in there on a magnetic sheet, and it means that I'm more likely to use it because it is in here. So this is one of the Creative Stamping. This was called Botanical Bees, and you can see this really I only just managed to fit this in, and I really had to trim this down quite a bit, and it is kind of too big for it. So again, this was one of those A4 stamp sets, but yeah, I thought I'd just trim it down, it'll be okay. But say in the end, some of them I just ended up keeping as a full A4 sheet in there. So if you do store any of yours and you take them out of the packaging, let me know in the comment section down below how you do store them, because I'd really love to see maybe there's a better way of being able to do it, because obviously having them stood up is okay, but it's kind of not really ideal. So this is the tub where I've, just for the time being, I've stored all of those free gifts that I am looking to sell. I think there was roughly between sort of 50 and 60 sets in here. Some of these are recent, over the last couple of years, and I did inherit just a few of them from my nan's craft room as well. So yeah, I'm looking to put that as part of my destashing. So one of the other things I want to do this week is carry on developing my products. So I did that quite a bit last week, and I'm really chuffed kind of where they are. I'm hoping that I've got two really great products. They are stamp sets. When they're a little bit more finalized, of course, I want to show you, I want to give you like a little bit of a teaser and hopefully maybe generate just a little bit of interest in them. So like I said, they are stamp sets. You can have them individually, but they are going to work perfectly together. And I was kind of sat down and trying to work out kind of how many sentiments or how many phrases you could actually build up together, and literally there were so many of them. So in the one stamp set, there's going to be, I think there was roughly 6 or 7 words, and then the other stamp set is going to be smaller words where you can build those phrases and sentiments. And what I'm looking to do is create that ultimate stamp set. So if you are a beginner, it's a really great stamp set to get, to kind of get you into it. You can build lots of different kinds of cards: thank you, celebration, happy birthdays, you know, sympathy cards, all of those congratulation cards you'll be able to create using these stamp sets. And then obviously for people who are looking for, maybe you've got a little gap in what the products you already have and you're looking for something to go in there. One of the other reasons why I wanted to do a sentiment stamp set is because I really couldn't find a pack out there that I loved. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but I really have struggled since doing the commissions and things. Obviously some of it doesn't have sentiments, so we can kind of use what we've got in our stash, what's, you know, available for you guys to buy. And I've been looking to kind of build up things I can use in the commissions, but I just couldn't find a kind of all around, again, that kind of ultimate stamp set. You guys might be able to point me in the direction of some of them, but I really felt for me there was kind of a gap there a little bit, especially for here in the UK. There's so many amazing brands out there. A lot of the brands that I like, unfortunately, are kind of America based. I really love Simon Says Stamp, Honeybee stamps. These things you can obviously get to the UK, might be a little bit more expensive, and that's the kind of style that I love, but it's really difficult to get it here, and that's stuff that we just can't use in the commissions. So yeah, I feel like there just could be a little bit of a gap there here in the UK. Let me know what your guys' views are in the comment section down below. That's, again, just sort of, I've been crafting for a few years now, and that's really just that's how I feel anyway. So yeah, this week I want to kind of finalize. I need to check how many physical stamps I can get on one stamp set, because it is kind of done by size. So I need to check that, because it could be that I can fit more in, or it might be that I have to take some out. But I'm really excited to kind of show you in probably one of these behind the scenes videos, just to kind of show you some of those designs that I've been working on. But the one thing I really love is, again, you could buy these stamp sets separately. If you just want, you know, the main words, or if you want just the build-in words, you can buy them separately, but they're going to work so perfectly together, and you are going to be able to make so many sentiments. It is ridiculous. I was making a list for each word and, you know, what sentiments you could build from it, and literally my lists just kept going. So I'm really excited about that. So that is something that I need to work on this week, and I need to send an email just to ask a few questions and things like that. So the last thing I wanted to talk about in this video, so this is a little bit of something that I've wanted to talk about, but I've been a bit nervous to kind of mention to you guys, is talking about YouTube memberships. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen this, or, you know this is a thing. It's a lot like patrons. I think the patrons are just a different platform that you can join, but basically it's signing up for a membership with, for example, a YouTube channel, and for a monthly fee you do get something back, of course. So you might get, it's really up to the creator as to what you get, and you know, we can set the levels of the membership and what you get and things like that. So I really haven't put any kind of plan together. I'd really love to know what you guys think, so if you could leave me some feedback in the comment section down below, that would be really grateful to know whether this is something to kind of pursue or not. What I am really interested in is basically to give away my cards. So obviously I make a lot of cards, sometimes in my own time and of course then on my YouTube channel, and I make a lot more than what I actually use. So what I would like to do is set up potentially a YouTube membership kind of scheme, where then, you know, you pay a small monthly price, and then at the different levels you can receive, you know, a different amount of cards. We could also do kind of sneak peek videos, we could do exclusive videos, like so member only videos as well, so there would just be a lot more content that would be available to you. It could be a sneak peek of products, it could be within the memberships that you get free, like a free gift every year, a free product, something like that. I kind of want to go into too much detail because I really don't have a plan. I just want to put that out there and really see what you guys think of that. It is something that I'm interested in, and like I said, the main reason is because I end up with a lot of cards left over. So I do also this week, something that I forgot to mention is I do have 2 commissions that came through last week. I had one for creative stamping, and I had another for, I think it's the Craft Essentials series, which is, I believe it's the like the Tonic Studio box kits magazines. I gave 2 of them away in my last Christmas giveaway competition. I think it's those, and it was a Tonic Studios one. So I've got those 2 to create. They will be both featured, I believe it's in February, but I've got until next month to do those. That is definitely on my list of things I need to do this week. So that is pretty much a full week. I do work full time. I do have a dog and I have a fiance that I need to feed, and I am always very busy with my crafty business, but I absolutely love it, and we should all do more of what we love. So I think that's enough of me rambling for today. So that's it for me today. I hope you have a lovely week ahead, and thanks for watching and happy crafting.